Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thank y'all for coming in. We're gonna, come in and give you a little quick topics here and there. This is our new thing. We want to give the coast to coast interludes, the coastal quick bits, coast to coast, coastal interludes, whatever. We want to give you some quick topics we want to talk about, even if it's breaking news, some quick, plain good, straightforward topics that we want to talk about. And this is one where we're talking about today, and it is Scottie Pippen's words on Michael Jordan. Azrael, I don't know what is going on with him lately, but he's gotten something to say about Jordan.
Oh no, man! It's just so much hate going on.
So much hate. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Um, let's play real quick. Let's play what Scottie said real quick. Um, let's get to what Scottie said. All right, let's hear.
LeBron will be the greatest statistical guy to ever play the game of basketball. And there's no comparison to him. None. So, does that make him the greatest player to ever play the game? I'll leave that out for debating because I don't believe that there's a great player because our game is a team game and one player can't do it. Like, I seen Michael Jordan play before I came to play with the Bulls. You guys seen him play. He was a horrible player. He was horrible to play with. He was all one on one. He's shooting bad shots. And all of a sudden, we become a team and we start winning. Everybody forgot who he was.
Oh my God! All right, Azrael, I think you should start this one off, man. Cause I'll be honest with you, I ain't got nothing to say to this dude.
Uh, well, you know how I feel about Jordan.
Yes.
You know, a lot of people know how I feel about Jordan. Now, I do not agree with Scottie Pippen because one, LeBron is not on the level as Jordan. I've said that many times. LeBron is not even on the level as Kobe, and I've said that many times. I don't care what his stats are. He's nowhere on the level as Kobe. Now, the whole thing with Jordan in the one on one, okay, yes, Jordan did the whole 1-on-1 thing. Okay, yeah. Now, Jordan being a horrible player, I disagree with that. Jordan was not a horrible player. I don't know where that came from. Jordan was a great player. Jordan is a guy who is up there with all the greats. You know, but my thing is, this whole debate of greatest of all time, you know how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, I feel there is no like greatest of all time. I feel like there is the greatest in each era. That's my thing. That's my feeling about it. Jordan was great in his era. Jordan dominated in the 90s. That was his era. That's when he dominated. When Jordan came out in '84, like he didn't. Yes, he played good when he came out and he had success, but Jordan didn't like win a championship until '91. And by that time, Bird, Isaiah Thomas were pretty much gone from the Pistons and the Celtics. You know, and that whole time from '84 all the way until that time, Jordan could not get past Isaiah Thomas and Larry Bird. Could not get past that. So from '91 until Jordan retired, he had like no challenge whatsoever. No challenge because those guys were gone. So that's what I'm saying. Like, all these people saying like he's the greatest of all time. Like, no, he was great in his era. Yes, he was great in his era. And I know I'm gonna get a whole bunch of hate for all this. I'm sure I am. But you like, I just feel that's how I feel. Everyone can have their own opinion about this, and everyone's entitled to their whole opinion. But that's just how it is. Everyone, it's their era. Like, that's how I feel. Like every era has their great player, and Jordan was the great player. Like, nobody could touch him in his era. And if Jordan was playing in this current era now, I'm sure Jordan would dominate in this era, because you can't touch nobody on defense. You can't do nothing. Like back then, and when Jordan was playing, you could do hand checking. You can't even hand check now.
Yep.
Just think, like, he averaged 30 points and all that back then. Like, what do you think how many points he would average now if he was playing without hand checking?
Unguardable.
Exactly. So, but I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's my whole argument about this whole greatest of all time thing. Like, people need to stop with that, because every era has their great player, and people need to like go back and look at the old players that played before, at the things that they did, and not ignore their accomplishments. They need to look at the things that they did. Look at the things that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did. Look at the things that Kobe did. Look at the things that Magic and Bird did. You can't ignore those things. Don't just look at Jordan, because, all the media and everything that was going on at the time when Jordan was playing. Yeah, back then in the 80s and the 70s, there wasn't that much media. There wasn't that much, television broadcasting that there is, that there was in the 90s that there is now. So of course, there's more media attention and everything. So everyone got to see more Jordan and all that stuff. And, they get to see more Kobe. They got to see more Kobe or more LeBron,
Yeah.
And that's what everyone's mind is like more focused on, and the media like put that like in people's mind and brains, and they say it all the time: Jordan this, or LeBron this, and they try to put it into your mind, and then you sit there and you're like, yeah, you know what? That person is the greatest of all time because that person did this and this and this and this, But it's like, okay, but you forget these other players that came before them who did more than that person, who had like more accomplishments than that other person, but you don't consider them like the greatest of all time. Like, I don't understand that. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me,
Well, Scotty's
Again, that's my opinion. But Scotty's talking trash because Scotty has so much hate on Jordan.
insane amount of hate. And I'm trying to figure out why. I could come
But
up.
I don't know what's going on with Scotty. I have no idea. I don't know what it is.
I really think it has other things from the personal life of his ex-wife being with Jordan's son. Is that why you mad, Scotty? Huh? Is that why you mad, Scotty? 'Cause Jordan Jr. over here going at your ex-wife? Huh? That's probably why you mad, son. Oh, goofy ass. Stay your ass in line when you talk about what's the old saying? Scotty, your arms are too short to box with God. All right, you stay over there. you stay over there. How dare you disrespect Michael Jordan? I mean, we get enough of the Nick Wrights, get enough of the Shannon Sharps. I mean, we get it. We to credit LeBron James, a lot of the times they discredit Michael Jordan. See that, and that's what irritates me.
Okay. See, now I don't discredit anything that Michael Jordan did because Michael Jordan did a lot. I mean, 6 championships. He's never lost in the finals. So I mean, LeBron can't even say that.
But they find another way. They do.
Of course, they're gonna find another way. That's what they do, and a lot of them, they are they're all LeBron this, LeBron that, and what do we call them? We call them LeBron, LeBron dick riders.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what we call them. So I mean, and it's like. And whatever team LeBron goes to, that's who they go for, because they're not true fans. They're LeBron fans. They're not that team fans.
Oh, there's tons.
Exactly.
There's tons of players who became Heat fans because LeBron James was there.
Because LeBron James, exactly.
Tons
and there's
of
a lot, and there's a lot of people who became a Laker fan because of LeBron going to the Lakers.
Right. Like y'all cats don't understand that just because this man doesn't walk on water. Let me tell you something. This man had put the game in fear when he was playing. There's people, whenever he walked around, people sat up straight when this man was walking around. They knew when Michael Jordan was walking around, you got to get right and act right. LeBron comes around, everybody's dapping up homies. And, yo, what up, homie? How's this? Because Jordan held himself to a standard. And now here we are.
Yeah, and I don't get that. I don't get that. Like nowadays, players, they're sitting up, tapping up people, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But back in the days, in the 80s or whatever, or the early 90s, you didn't see that. You saw, when Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and them, they came out to play, it was no, we're going to go out, we're going to beat you. You saw how many times the Lakers and the Celtics and the Pistons got in fights, or Charles Barkley getting a fight with Bill Laimbeer, no, we are not friends. No, I'm not gonna dap you up. You're gonna get some fists. We're gonna fight.
I don't.
You saw how many times when Kurt Rambis was getting thrown to the ground by Kevin McHale, and they getting ready to fight. It was not friendly. But nowadays you got guys dapping you up and stuff. Hey, and then after the game, let's go get a drink. No.
Hey, you remember? All right, so you remember the video not too long ago? LeBron James was or I think it was when he was doing his shop show in the barbershop, and he was somebody had said, "Who's one player you have never played with that you want to play with?" And you know who he said, right?
No, I don't.
He said Steph Curry. LeBron's I want to play with Steph Curry. Steph Curry is one guy.
I wouldn't be surprised to go to the Warriors.
Right, but hear me out. You would have never heard my boy Kobe Bryant say I wanted to go play with Kevin Garnett in the freaking Celtics. What is we talking about?
Exactly.
What are we even talking about, man?
Exactly.
Kobe never would have been, I want to go play with Ray Allen and Paul Pierce. They seem to have fun. What are we talking about? This new era, this is what they do. But see, here's my thing. Stop. Look, let's get it. I am a person that I will respect Bron's talents. I respect his talents. But see, here's my thing. You cannot keep discrediting what Jordan has done. Jordan has gotten to the promised land and won it. I'm not giving people, they keep talking about this 10 finals thing. I'm not giving participation trophies. That's what's wrong with these kids today. I'm not giving out participation trophies. I'm not doing that because you went over here and got 4. So this needs to stop. This really needs to stop. And this is crazy that Scottie Pippen can say all of that. Scottie Pippen, you didn't know that Scottie Pippen, you didn't know Jordan had all these good stats and was averaging in his 30s. Before you. What are we even talking about?
He was
Scott,
averaging way. He was averaging way over 30.
way over 30. Rookie of the year. He was an all-star. I mean, what are we even talking about? Scoring champion. Oh, because his team. And then people like to bring up the playoff records. Man, this guy is doing it. These people don't understand. And Azrael, you can attest to this, man. Chicago was absolutely nothing before Michael Jordan. They absolutely had no identity. Did they not? They had no identity at all. Jesus, Scotty. I think this is like, and the thing is, this GOAT debate is never gonna end.
No, it's not. It's never going to.
This is an easy way for them to get more conversation between Bron and Jordan. They're both great in their ways.
You can't. Okay, yes, they're great in their ways, but you can't compare. You cannot compare because LeBron is not on Jordan's level. He never will be on Jordan's level. I don't care what they say. I don't care how hard they try. He would never be on Jordan's level. Never. I don't care, ever.
Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Should be ashamed of his damn self. Scottie Pippen, you should be ashamed. And Azrael, I definitely agree with you because everyone has their own era where they're dominating. I get that. And LeBron has his moments where he's very weak and it doesn't come out as like he doesn't come through the game ready to destroy and kill everybody in his way. Jordan had that. Kobe had that. Shaq had that. Magic had that. Larry Bird had that. And people discredit them for some reason. I don't understand that. So we get to this point now, and just face it. And people try to fight for this over and over. LeBron is not on Jordan's level. Period.
That's gonna be forever. The whole topic of this whole GOAT thing, like just LeBron and Jordan, and it's like he's not even up there. I don't care that he has the all-time scoring record. It doesn't matter. He's not on Jordan's level. He's not there. He's nowhere even close to Kobe's level.
Plus, he played in the league like much longer, much longer.
Exactly, much longer than Jordan, and he played much longer than Jordan.
And he's about to play. I don't know, man. I think this is one of those topics where you it's just an endless debate. They're both good in their own right. It's just an endless debate. But thank y'all. That is the Coast to Coast interludes. This is what we have for quick topics for us. For y'all, our family. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that has subscribed, that has liked it. Thank y'all for moving forward with us and keep enjoying the channels, the shows. Keep growing with us. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Peace.
Scottie needs to stop sucking LeBron's nuts out.
All right, didn't catch you all. All right, peace.
Peace.